Hey guys, Saf here with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and we have an update on the RAZELVARG rabbit issues that I posted a video about a couple of hours ago. To be fair to Plarium, they were quick and were prompt at looking at this issue. They have confirmed that it was indeed a bug that they introduced into the system. They have come out and confirmed that there was a bug with this champion that made him not as strong as he used to be before release. Yes, it was not a rebalance or a nerf, but a bug which will soon be fixed. Now that kind of makes sense as to why it wasn't in any of the patch notes, why it wasn't in any of the champion rebalances or anything else like that. Clearly, this was an unintentional change. Now, I just want to kind of give my dev perspective as to what I think probably happened here. Obviously, I don't have an understanding of the inner workings of the raid development team. They will have their own time schedules and their own kind of scrum plans and their own kind of agile methodologies and all sorts of different things going on. If you are a developer, you kind of understand those keywords. But generally what happens whenever you develop a program is you will have a live master main, whatever you want to call it, a main branch of code, which is kind of what exists on the client side on the live server. And then alongside that, developers will be working in sort of feature branches or development branches alongside that code, where they'll be adding things like testing new champions, building new dungeons, doing different things. The test server that creators get is probably a developer's branch of the main branch. And when it comes to patch day, what normally happens is people will, obviously I don't know if this for sure, but what normally would happen is you would take that feature branch and you would merge it back into the main, making sure there were no conflicts, and then obviously the features that you were developing in that side branch gets introduced back into the main. Now normally when this happens, there's a lot of there's normally a pull request, there's a commit kind of review to make sure that there's no dodgy things left in there. So what I think has happened here is obviously there is a lot going on in Plarium. They've got a whole new TV show coming out which looks really good. If you haven't seen the Call of the Arbiter TV series trailer that they're going to be putting on YouTube, I call it a TV series, it's obviously a YouTube series. It looks really, really good, and it's going to put Raid on a completely different level when it comes to mobile gaming and everything else out there. I'm really excited, I'm looking forward to it. So they've got a lot going on. So probably what has happened is someone was messing with the RAZELVARG multipliers either initially, or they were testing different things out. Perhaps they were feeling like, do we need to change the multipliers or not? Who knows? For whatever reason, in a separate branch, someone was changing around with the multipliers. And that has been introduced into the main branch when they've released this new update. It can happen. It's not truly what I would call a bug. It's probably just a mistake that someone has introduced a bit of code. You fix it. We do things all the time over here at Hellhades where we will probably add things, and then, you see it a lot where people will go, why is there 4 masteries in a branch? The world's not perfect. People make mistakes. But what is good to see is that Plarium acknowledge the issue and go, no, that's not what we wanted to do, and we fix it. So everyone who's just invested in their RAZELVARG, they're not going to miss out. My clan boss, you can see here, RAZELVARG is back to doing his insane amounts of damage, and he's a really fun champion, and he is pumping numbers. You'll see on the screen here, he'll be back to hitting 100,000 per A1. So basically, they've completely reversed what I was talked about in the last video. It is back to normal. Good job, Plarium. And people in chat and comments, I see this a lot whenever I do a response video, like we had it in the Hydra. They'll be saying, well, these bugs shouldn't happen in the first place. It's, don't congratulate them for fixing it after the fact. I acknowledge the fact that things can happen in a environment where you have lots of people and lots of moving parts. Mistakes can happen. So I think it's very appropriate that you kind of go, do you know what? A bug happened. You acknowledged it. You fixed it almost immediately, right? It's been, the Hydra took a couple of days. This was fixed within a couple of hours. So I think there's no reason for us to have any negative spin on this. There's no reason to start like a holy war against Plarium or anything like that. A mistake happened, the wrong code got introduced, and it has been fixed. So good job, Plarium. Back to normal things. We've got the fusion starting. I will be streaming tonight in a couple of hours at around 8 p.m. UK times. If you want to come out, we can chat, we can talk about the game. I'll probably be doing more free-to-play life as we try and get some work done towards getting an Ultra Nightmare, or just at least a Nightmare clan boss on that free to play. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you in the next video.